Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel and a brand new save as well. We are starting today in this video a My Player series here on FIFA 22. EA have put some work into the game mode for the first time in what feels like years really, and of course the YouTube channel ChesnoidGaming was built on My Player saves alongside the career mode saves in FIFA 14 and FIFA 15. We revisited in FIFA 18, although not for very long. The plan here is to have hopefully a year-long series of My Player. Now, it's with a twist. This video is going live on the YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. Those of you that have been watching the Creator Club series will know this already. Those of you that follow me on Twitter will know this already. But this My Player save, outside of this first opening episode, will be exclusive to my Facebook page. So there is a link in the description down below. We've signed exclusively with Facebook to bring you a new series exclusive to that platform. So there's a link in the description to my Facebook page, facebook.com/ChesnoidGamingYT. And every subsequent episode of this series will be out on that Facebook page. But this first video is to give you a taste of what a My Player save under myself is going to be. And hopefully you guys enjoy and are looking forward to more. There will be multiple episodes of this every single week. I'm planning on doing 5 episodes of this series every week, Monday through Friday, throughout the course of the full year. Hopefully that's the plan. So if you're wanting to make sure you don't miss an episode, then head over to the Facebook page and turn notifications on, and you never will. Of course, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any further mainstream career mode stuff, then make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel with the notifications turned on, and you'll never miss a video there either. And of course, the Twitch streams in the description down below, they're going to continue too, so make sure you follow me there and turn notifications on. Right, you'll be able to tell from the thumbnail and the title what the gist of this My Player is going to be. In previous years, I've tended to A, play at striker, and B, make myself a little bit smaller so that you've got a bit more pace because it's so integral to the way that FIFA plays. This year, similar to how we tried in, I think it was FIFA 15, I'm trying to model my play style on a former international world-class player in not a striking area. When I was a kid and I used to play in midfield, you get the inevitable Scholesy comments. You'd have a shot, be go, oh, go on, Scholesy, or someone would be making a run, they'd be, yes, Scholesy, play me through. Well, guess who's going to try and model his play style on Scholesy in this My Player save? I'm not necessarily going to try and follow his career path, although I am going to start at Manchester United, but I'm going to try and model myself and play in a Paul Scholes kind of way. Have that vision for a pass, have a banging long shot, that sort of thing. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm also, for the first time ever really, going to try and use the Be a Pro camera for this as well, to really get that feel of being that one player on the pitch. So I'm going to go and build my guy, and I will see you in just a moment. Please do drop the video a like, whether that be on YouTube for this first episode or on Facebook. Of course, please head over to the Facebook page for the remainder of this series post today. Next episode will be out tomorrow. And of course, the Chesnoid FC career mode on the YouTube channel will be continuing for the foreseeable future. Right, I'm going to go and make me, I'm going to try and make him look like me, although we're going to try and play like Paul Scholes. We are complete. I'm making my guy like me. Like I say, in previous years, I've tended to make a guy that's shorter, that's better suited to the overall kind of meta on the game. This year, I want to make me. I want to be me. 6'3". I'm kind of 6'3" and a bit, so I don't want to go 6'4" because that really does knock acceleration and some physical stats a little bit further down. I am on the nose 182 pounds, so that's me. Base stats: 58 acceleration, 62 agility, 71 balance, 74 jumping, 70 reaction, 67 speed, 73 stamina, 74 strength. We should have quite a bit about us physically this year. Attacking midfielder, right-footed. Yes, makes sense. And this is how my guy looks. There wasn't really much I felt I could do hair-wise. It kind of matches my dead haircut. So this is kind of all I've done. Not necessarily in previous years. In the previous game engine, in FIFAs 14 and 15, before we moved to Frostbite, you could scan in on a certain website a picture of you and have you in-game. Since the move to Frostbite in like 2016, that hasn't been a function. I am pushing with the devs to try and bring that sort of functionality back to the game, although I believe it's a Frostbite thing. So I think until we change engines, we won't be able to have that in. But I tried to make him, like me, a little bit unshaven, kind of narrow eyebrows, blue eyes, long, pointy nose. My nose is kind of my dominant feature, really, isn't it? And if I could have put a headset on him and not had any ears, then obviously that would have been even more sense. We've gone the Untucked kit, short sleeves, as you can see, and Josie, I've gone with Team Fit. I'm not really the sort of guy that would wear a super tight fit like that, so we've gone with that. Boots-wise, Nike Tiempos. So I've gone for typical central attacking midfielder, and I've not got any gloves or wristbands, etc. Regular socks, and I've got black ankle tape on. With regards to the animations, my default celebration is the knee slide. I'll obviously change that every year, probably. Set piece style is slow run up, similarly with penalties as well. And then my running style is the general, because that kind of tends to be how I run in real life, as opposed to, for example, like Raheem Sterling's T-Rex, which looks a little bit odd. But I'm more of that kind of, like, pretty straight up, and we just fucking run. To be fair, elbows out is... Oh, maybe not with a head movement, but elbows out tends to be like me. Actually, you know what? Bollocks to it. We'll go with that. So, I will save. That's us. And, oh, you've no idea how much it pleases me to see Cambridge United listed as League One. Oh, what makes me happy? There will be a Cambridge United RTG later on in the year. Right. We're going to start at Manchester United. Like I say, I'm not planning on replicating Scholes' career, so I'm not going to stay at Manchester United for the whole save, but he started his career there, so I'm going to start my career here. Probably go on a bit of a walkabout around Europe, and then maybe perhaps find our way back to Manchester United at the end of the save. So that is the overall plan. We'll be playing on Ultimate, 4-minute halves, Sterling, European competition enabled. I'll actually disable the opening transfer window. I think I'm going to do that for, until at least January, of course, all of my saves on either the YouTube channel or, of course, this save being exclusive to Facebook here on the Facebook channel or Facebook page. So that's how we'll start the save, and it's time to see what my player is all about on FIFA 22. Some big changes this year, as we'll find out throughout the course as we go through. But this, like I say, is a bit of a taster episode. Let me know if you're enjoying by commenting down below on whichever platform you're viewing on. And, of course, make sure that you drop the video a like. And then we can crack on with getting ourselves kind of in the manager's favour, and also building our guy with regards to the first set of skill points we have available to us. So the way it works this year is similar to pro clubs. You have a full-on skill tree rather than the old school attribute system. And as you grow and improve throughout the course of your career, you gain more skill points, and there are also archetypes that you can get as well. Obviously, something like Maestro is going to suit what we're hoping to do, and also Artist and Architect are also going to be ones that we look to do as well, trying to mirror Scholes' sort of play style. But to start off with, I think I kind of have to put myself with some extra passing stats, don't I? I'll go with Vision as well. That's going to cost 2, so I've got 4 left. I could put another 1 in there. And I probably should give myself some pace, mainly in acceleration. As you can see, it's a bit lacking, so we'll go another 3 there. I don't want to go overboard with the pace initially, though. And then, well, Scholes had cracking long shots, so let's add some long shots to it as well. So that is how my guy will be created to begin with. Perks are new this year as well. You have 3 slots, only 1 available to you at the start, and of course you unlock more as you go along. And as you level up, currently I'm level 1, you get the opportunity to add perks to the slots. Now, they unlock in the same order for everybody. It's not necessarily position dependent. So the 3 default ones are defensive cover. Not really going to be that important for me in the position I'm going to be playing. Another defensive cover one. But assist streak, bing! That certainly sounds like a Paul Scholes style thing. My guy's set up. Now, how you get first team football, because of course this year you could be substituted for the very first time in my player career mode. You have your managerial rating, and there are various different levels of that. There is reserve, where you're not going to get selected at all. It's very unlikely that we're going to sit in a reserve status for too much time, because you do have the opportunity to train and improve your managerial rating. I may try, depending on your feedback on this first episode, I may try and solely dictate my managerial rating purely from my on-field exploits, and not artificially boost my managerial rating with performances in training. We'll see how that goes, but I think I'd like to kind of prove myself on the pitch first, rather than trying to rely on training to make up for any poor performances I may put in. So there's reserve. Then the subsection is split into kind of two different areas. There's the first bit where you'll get maybe 10 minutes in a game, and then the second half where you'll get maybe a full half or half an hour plus. And then, of course, there's first team starter. You love it when someone comes to the door when you're mid-commentary. So, we're going to crack on. This first episode is going to include just the first friendly. It's not necessarily about what the club achieves in a save like this. It's all about what I can achieve personally. You can see I'm number 10. Actually, I probably should have selected number 8, shouldn't I? It's only fair, isn't it? If we're being Scholes, that we should give ourselves number 8. Number 10 is what I used to play for. Or play with, sorry. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says, welcome to the club. Hi, Chris. Very pleased that you've joined us. Hope you're going to have a long and successful spell at Manchester United. I'm looking forward to you earning your place in the starting lineup pretty quickly. To do that, and to build up your manager rating, you'll need to train every week and work to develop your skills. If you don't manage to break through as a starter straight away, I'd recommend you look at the match objectives I'll set for you in your involvement in each game. Of course, that is something we can show you in a moment, and obviously taken from kind of the journey from a few years ago. So are we in the starting lineup? We're a sub, I think, for this first friendly against Kawasaki Frontale, and hopefully we can perform. Now, because we're a central attacking midfielder, or we're down as a centre mid of some description, we will, depending on what club we're at, have different roles to play depending on each team that we play for, which will add a little bit of variety to the save as well. Rather than just being a striker for every team, I might get utilised here as a cam. Centrally, I might get utilised as like a right attacking midfielder, a left attacking midfielder. Paul Scholes did get utilised in wide roles, more offensive roles, more defensive roles throughout the course of his career. So being a cam will lead us to play, or have, a variety of different positions and roles to play throughout the course of our career, which I think adds a little bit more depth to the save. So you can play as the whole team. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play purely as me. And as you can see, we're coming on here in the 81st minute at right defensive mid for Scott McTominay. Now, I'm fully expecting in this first season to go out on loan. Hopefully to a club that plays a formation that has a cam in it. So let's see what we can do here. We're 2-0 up. Ronaldo has scored a brace. Well done, Cristiano. And let's see if we can't make an impact in the final 9 or so minutes in the game. So match objectives, that's what we'll come to next as we load in. You'll see that I'm going to be given some match objectives here to try and achieve, to earn some extra XP to help me grow a little bit more. I'm coming on with a captain's armband. Let's go. So I can either boost my match rating objective, my clear the ball objective, or my completed passes objective. I think that one's probably the more achievable. So I will select that one, and then I can just press and hold A to select that one. Right, so I've changed the camera as well. When you pause, you can see your objectives there. I've changed the camera as well. So here I am in the midfield for Manchester United, trying to have an impact in the final 10 minutes or so of this game. It's quite zoomed out already. I could perhaps try and alter it slightly and maybe zoom in whilst my passing and vision stat, most importantly, is quite low. And then maybe as we rank our vision up, I can zoom the camera out a bit so that we have more vision. Let me know what you think of that idea. That could be something that could be quite unique to this save. So if I zoom in, so I've changed the pro camera to zoom in more so that when we get the opportunity to raise our vision, we'll be able to see more later in the save. It's kind of artificially doing that, but I think that makes sense, doesn't it? We'll be able to see more on the... I mean, it's not anywhere near as zoomed in as it perhaps could be, but maybe when I'm in possession, it'll zoom in a little bit more. Indeed, it does. And my first ever pass as a professional footballer is to Cristiano Ronaldo. I get the feeling when we get our loan spell, it's not quite going to be as glamorous as that, but that is the aim for the rest of our career. To get to the stage where we are playing balls like that, to players like that, regularly. Now, Pogba's on the ball here. He's got Donny van der Beek short in support. He's going to cross it in, and we could be underneath this with Rashford, I think it was. The header on target, but comfortably enough saved by the goalkeeper. We've been heavily involved already. I need to make 7 passes, and so far as you can see, I've made 3, and we're in the 85th minute. So I'm going to call for the ball here, and I might just play for a couple of 1-2s, try and get my objective up. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, given away, unfortunately. Now, I am playing CDM, so I'm going to have to drop a little bit and try and link the play from front to back. Oh, it says as I give the ball away there. Terrible pass. I was looking for Bruno, and I've given it away. And now, here come Kawasaki on some sort of counter-attack. Now, I won't show you this because it's only, obviously, a 10-minute substitute appearance. I'll show you the majority of this in future games. Oh, I need to get back in position. I'm too busy waffling. We'll only show you kind of highlights when there's actually some action. Can I get a foot in there? I can't quite. It's telling me poor timing. Now, we are going to have to improve on our defensive side of play as well. But is that going to count as a complete pass? I don't know. We're still building well here. I'll call for it centrally, and we'll get it. And look at the run being made by Bruno Fernandes. Pinged into his feet. That was really nicely done. Is that 7 passes? It is. Oh, enhanced target of 10. I need to do 10. Sorry, I misread that a moment ago. Bruno's given it away, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to drop back here into my deeper role with Donny van der Beek. It looks like we're playing kind of a 4-4-2 or maybe a 4-2-3-1 with Bruno at cam, actually, thinking about it. Bruno had just gone a little bit walkabouts with a bit of a free roam positional sense. I'm not sure. We will have to try and perhaps be a bit more selective with where we go on loan. Because of the nature of our position, we want to kind of play more as an attacking-minded player than a defence-minded player. But perhaps we have to prove that we can be effective in an offensive manner before we get trusted with that more critical position. Because you tend to have one cam. You tend to not get much support at cam as opposed to having maybe someone alongside you in a deeper role. But we get a 2-0 win there. We were involved in some build-up play. There was one chance as well. I probably shouldn't have skipped that just to show you some of the cutscenes, but regardless, we'll do that in more depth in future episodes. This is kind of a taste, but we're into the dressing room and Cristiano Ronaldo celebrating with the manager and the assistants because, of course, he scored the 2 goals that got us this win in the opening game of the season. And for now, we will crack on. We completed our pass. You can see the sub growth there, or our player growth, sorry. Match rating, we got 800 XP for, 5 successful short passes, 10 extra XP, and with regards to objectives, we got an extra +5 managerial rating. However, I've actually gone down with my managerial rating because I haven't met the other 2. So it's crucial to perform at all times to ensure that you get the best out of yourself and improve your standing within the squad and with the manager. So I've actually gone down there, so I'll get another substitute appearance in the next game. Hopefully I'll have the opportunity to grow a little bit more as we progress through the remainder of pre-season. We started at 68 when I put my first attributes on. We've actually gone up to 69 rated. So we could probably expect a loan move to a championship side, I would have thought. But we'll wait and see what happens in pre-season. That'll be in the next episode. We'll work our way through pre-season. Fingers crossed we can put in some good performances. I'm expecting the manager to want to send me out on loan anyway. If he doesn't by the end of pre-season, by the end of the month of July, I will ask to go out on loan so we can get a full season's first team football under our belt in Season 1. But that is going to bring this first episode to a close, guys. Please do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you go across to the Facebook page and follow. Link in the description down below for multiple episodes a week. Monday to Friday, you'll get a video of this over on the Facebook page. So please do go and check it out. And hopefully we can have a long and successful career here in a My Player Save. Like I say, all of my other content is unaffected. This is in addition to the Creator Club save and, of course, all of the streaming and second channel content as well. Hopefully you guys are excited. I very much am. And hopefully it won't be long before we get our first goal and or assist in our career and get ourselves towards, hopefully, some first team football somewhere. But where that might be, I'm not sure. Where do you think I'll end up? Or where do you think I should look to get a loan move? Should I stay domestic? Should we maybe look to move further afield and go abroad for our first loan move? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for now, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support on this content, and I'll see you next time.